Hey, what's up, everybody? This your boy Heavy Starch. Coming to you a couple of new offerings from Nerf. First thing is something I've personally been waiting on, and that's the Secrets and Spies Secret Shot. Secret Shot. Okay. Well, the Secret Shot, I guess, is supposed to be the female version of the Deploy, except for one thing. This one actually has decent ranges, but on the packaging, you don't see any mention of the ranges, how it works, the little decoder thing, and basically how the blaster operates. Come with the Rebel 4, Cutie Pie Rebel darts, one with the message on it, Secret Shot. And you got the girl with the overly joyous expression. Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake. It's real small. It says 75 feet. And for you Aussies out there, 22 meters. Okay. Does it hit those ranges? Surprisingly, it does. The only fault I can see in this is the tiny grips and darts falling out the barrels because, you got the smart AR and the barrel fit. If you don't have new darts, just like the rough cut, the darts fall out. Okay, now what I like about it is you got the blaster and it's in a little purse motif, and then you got the Rebel, like a zipper, graphic on the side right there. Got the Rebel R right there, and the handle's crappy, but the little diamond on here. Now this is cool. This is the cool part. Now you hit the diamond. Boom, spring activated, folds open, and you have a female version of a mag pull. So you got the little stumpy grip on it, and the priming is really short on this, but it does hit, surprisingly, it does hit the advertised 75 feet, Is that what I said? Wait a minute, let me see. Yeah, 75 feet, my bad. Then on the stock, you have the area where you have the two darts. And then when the handle closes, the little stumpy handle folds in right between there. So they're like in a V formation. You can store 4 darts in there. And then on the front, you have the 4 barrel configuration. You got the little piece right underneath the diamond that clips. Okay. And then when you want to collapse the stock, you got the button right here. So you push up on the button and, oops, doing this one-handed. Okay, closes up. So like I said, it's nice. I like it, And I figure with you, geniuses out there, you all do something, cut the handle off, which I know you will, and you replace the diamond with something else, and you mag pull, and you have it everything. So this plastic right here is the Nerf plastic that, most modders, know Nerf plastic, and we can work with this. The back is, the stock is that bullshit plastic that doesn't hold paint, just like the stocks, doesn't hold paint, and it's extremely flexible or whatever, but once you sand it, it's still, unless you're using fusion, Krylon fusion or something like this, the kind of plastic that your paint will flake off of. But for the most part, would I recommend this? Heck yeah. I'm going to mod this, but I'm not going to do the typical, everybody's going to cut the handle off and they're going to, take the diamond off and make it tactical. Me, myself, I'm going in the other direction. I'm just going to make the first ever Gucci or Louis Vuitton blaster. This is the number one way to prevent those blind date blues. Just have a clutch and just fold it out and just start blasting. Ah! Anyway, yeah, I digress. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do with it, And I like it. Would I recommend it? Yeah, for those who are insecure in your manhood, you probably might not want to get this. For the rest of us, this is cool. And then when you shoulder it, it's actually surprisingly comfortable with the little tiny grips. I figure once you brass these barrels and you get a nice fit in them and probably upgrade the spring, I mean, you could get 4 shots off really quick. I mean, for you HVZers, you do something with it, and the fold out stock, it's neat. It's cool. Now, another product I picked up was the Bigshock. Now, the Bigshock, I'm kind of wondering about this. I mean, I see the gray trigger and I'm wondering, is it Aussie Rangers or whatever? But I mean, it hits pretty hard. It's really nice. It's basically a jolt on steroids. Now, if you take the shell off, it looks like a big, giant, plain orange, dookie looking jolt. But really like it. I have a big hand. The grip is huge. It's nice. For the first time that Nerf actually has a grip that an adult can use. This is awesome. There are some of you who've already done it, like Drac and a few other people, who are going to brass this, and have it fire elites. I prefer to leave it, firing megas because, I mean, after all, mega does need blasters in that line. And I like the mass that's associated with the mega darts. I mean, it's just, more bounce to the ounce. So you got the 2 darts, and let me take the dart out. Okay. They slide right there, and then you got a little hole. It's like a little sight. You can use it as a little sight for you modders out there. I mean, it would look cool if you put like a laser, laser pointer and installed it right there. That'd be awesome. I may do that. I don't know. It's pretty easy to mod, cosmetically mod the shell because the shell is exactly that in every sense of the word. It's just a shell over a giant jolt. But this gets really good ranges, for the price. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? This right here, surprisingly, I picked this up for $10 at Toys R Us. And that's astonishing, seeing as that Toys R Us are high as giraffe coochie. Okay, sorry. High as giraffe genitals. But anyway, got that for this amount and for that amount. And it's really nice. Would I recommend this? Of course. I have an affinity for Mega Blasters. After all, they upgraded the Centurion where it doesn't jam anymore, in case you all didn't know that. I compared the internals of the old Centurion to the new one and the new Ice Centurion, and they made some upgrades, and they don't jam as much. They jam occasionally, but it's usually because of crappy darts. But they've upgraded the darts. Now, the darts that come with this, if you look at the wall of the dart, you can't tell the difference between these and the first generation Mega darts. A little bit firmer build, you know what I'm saying? And the Bigshock is, in my opinion, is a winner, So, like I said, those of you who are going to turn into an elite blaster with the power and this, big plunger tube, yeah, it's going to be great. But I like it. Would I recommend it? Heck yeah. But that's all I got so far. And so that's the Secret Shot and Bigshock. I got one more thing to show you all, something I've been working on, and that's the Zombie Strike Crossbow. This is my version of the Zombie Strike Crossbow. Basically, I changed the bow arms. I took the bow arms from the Rebel crossbow, and I put it on here. And let's see, the sight, I just got it on here for decoration. This is a homemade sight made from a trash disc blaster. Got the crosshairs in it, glass, just typical Nerf blaster. Doesn't serve any any purpose, just tactical, as you all call it. Got the elastic band on here. Got the nice yellow color, this PP yellow. I like it because it pops. And I shaved the front. I didn't like that angle that the barrels took, so I just took that extra plastic off and I just have it just flat nose. And I brassed around the very lip of the barrels, basically I kept the smart AR feature, but I just wanted to put a little bit of brass just around the edges to basically keep the darts secure. Because once again, this is a situation where you have the smart AR and darts fall out when they're not spank brand new. So with that little bit of brass on the lip, the darts are in there secure. Hits a little bit harder. Upgraded, did a spring upgrade on it. And the handle, I didn't like the little thing they had in there. So what I did was put two pieces of translucent plastic in the handle, so you can see through it. I was going to put a LED in there. I don't know, I haven't got around it. So it's not quite finished yet. I do a few things to the grip and figure out what stock I'm going to finally put on it. But this is my Nerf Zombie Strike crossbow, So I like it, and it looks cool, and it's PP yellow. So that's all I have for you people today. And just want to say a few words. Like I said, send a shout out to my usual people, Joe the Cast, Psych, Andu, and I can't wait to see the new projects he has coming up. And awesome Nerfer, yeah, like him. And then all the people that basically I send a big massive shout out to all the people that I see on Instagram, and Johnson Arms. I like a lot of stuff that he does. And I want to say one thing about the 3D printing thing. That's wonderful. It's cool, the 3D printing thing and stuff. And people keep asking me, why don't you do this? And why don't you 3D print it? Because I don't have the money. Well, I got the money. I'm cheap. I'm not finna go and spend all that money on a 3D printer when I got a big war chest full of trash blasters and I can cut plastic off and kit bash. Some of you old heads know what kit bashing means. It's like you put together model cars, you accumulate extra parts. So, at the end of the day, you'll have extra rims on your little 57 Chevy Revell model kit, and you throw those on something else, so I have a lot of extra parts, a lot of extra blasters. So I kit bash. And so I like doing it. So I don't want to 3D print everything, I figure I got the U-mold plastic. If that doesn't work, then, it wasn't meant to be. I mean, tactical rail. Why would I 3D print or buy a tactical rail if I got one that I could cut off an old Rapid Strike, shell that I'm not using anymore? I'm not knocking anybody who has a 3D printer. Do not take that as a knock on that. I'm saying me, myself. So, I do me. And if you don't like it, well, I really don't care. I wasn't put on this earth to please everybody. And so I pretty much like to work with, what I have. Now, for the people out here on some of these sites who just go extra rude or whatever, get a grip. It's a toy. I understand the HVZ community is like, they just, don't use trust fires and da-da-da-da. You know what? It's still a toy. I seen the debate between Drac and somebody else about springers versus flywheel. I could give 2 squirts of monkey piss about which is the best. I just like to have fun, and I'm going to do it till I get tired of doing it. So don't let people dictate to you what you should and shouldn't do as far as modding these blasters or painting it. If you paint it pink, as long as you're happy with it, that's all that counts. You know what I'm saying? If you out here to please everybody, you'll be sadly unhappy individual. Because no matter what you do, somebody's going to find a way to criticize or, make you feel down about your project. If you happy with it, that's all that matters. Who gives a mad fuck about what nobody else thinks? So like I say, be nice to each other. Don't hate, congratulate. Peace. Oh yeah, as far as the Super Bowl is concerned, not going to watch it. That Katy Perry, to my homosexual viewers, this is not a knock on you all, but every year the Super Bowl is just getting gayer and gayer. And when I say gay, it's not necessarily about sexuality. When I say gay, I mean it in the sense of it's corny as hell. Okay, that's just my little pet peeve. So don't hate, congratulate. Peace.